Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. So this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Ali LaForce. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Deni Avdija.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Johnson. Ellis is out there with White. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Mobley in at the 5 spot. And for Detroit, Alexander Sarr is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Deni Avdija. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. And the Pistons start out with the ball. And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here. Tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
That one misses. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And it's Butler missing. And the Pistons with possession. Left side, Bane shoots over White. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Celtics. Outside, Bane. No good from outside. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Ali LaForce courtside. Ali.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you.
And as always, Ali, great job. Thank you. And here is Bane after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Bane.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
For someone who doesn't get to the line very often, it's good to see Ball putting some pressure on the defense.
Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
The first one falls. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Ball hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mobley sets the pick for White. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bane, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's White. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Butler against Abdia. Butler kicks to Johnson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside, Abdia. Bane for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Bane is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
On the wing, Ellis. Butler goes in. Shoots over Abdia. The 76ers again can't hit it. Pistons leading by 5. Bane passes the ball. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Avdia. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for White? He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Ellis finds Butler on the wing. Johnson. Outside, White. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Ellis, that's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's ball. Abdia, a screen on Ellis. Back to Abdia. The kick out to Bane. Here's Sarr. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Butler. Floats it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Ball. 11 points last game. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Song. Shot clock at 5. Payne for 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Take a look at the Pistons. And their NBA Cup run started with a victory. These home fans hoping to see the not just second win in the group portion.
They have to love the position they are in. A chance to get to 2-0 at home. Tonight is a massive game for them in the Cup.
And as for the 76ers, they won their first NBA Cup game. So tonight, they're aiming for a 2-0 record in this group.
And if you look at the teams that make the knockout rounds, they usually start 2-0. So tonight is big for them, but it won't be easy here on the road.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
Hits the three-point bomb. Baines got 6 points.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Takes the 3. And it's White missing. Pistons leading by 4. Left side, Ball. Payne for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Johnson sets the screen for White. Here's Butler. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Sarr finds Gobert. Here's Avdia. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the 76ers. Alex Caruso comes in for Keon Ellis. Here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Johnson against Song. Johnson with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Butler. Pass to White. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Inside. Here's Jackson-Davis. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
Ball, the pass to Sarr. Payne for 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look here for Detroit. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Song. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Philadelphia also making some changes. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Luke Kennard in for White. Now Watson. Watson the screen. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
What a swat from Jeremy Sohan. I love the energy he plays with on this end.
Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. The kick out to Bain. Back to Sharpe. Pass to Sohan. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And during the 24-25 season, RJ, it fell into place for Jeremy Sohan.
Yes, the total production was the same, but the efficiency was night and day. He is much smarter and reliable on offense now.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Sharpe. Still without a basket. Avdia kicks to Bain. No good with the triple. The 76ers trailed by 3. Watson surveying the D. In the corner, Kennard with it. There's the screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Now, here's Sharpe. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Pass to Avdia. Connects from three-point range. Avdia's got 6. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Kennard with the ball. Defended by Avdia. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert's led the league in block shots. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Sohan. Outside, Bain. Another 3 for Detroit.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Butler, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First one falls for him. And a different look here for the Pistons. And so Butler nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McCain with the ball. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so is Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And so in the games of the 76ers, we've got Alex Caruso. Najee Marshall's out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Kennard in at the point guard position. And it's Sharp missing. The 76ers trail by 6. Watson, the pass to Kennard. Mobley at the elbow. Back to Kennard. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the Pistons making a change here. Queens checked in. Clock at 6. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Caruso. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Landale pass to Queen. McCain, good on the three-point shot. McCain's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Count that one for Mobley.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Jackson with the bounce pass. A nice shot by McCain.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kennard against Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
The first free throw is good. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Yep, it counts. Baines got 17.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job sliding through the screen.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pistons leading by 11. Now, here's Ball. Pass to McCain. The kick out to Ball. And here is Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Mobley sets the pick for Marshall. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Pass to Bain. Knocked loose and stolen by White. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. Ellis can't get it to go. Pass the ball. Here's Bain. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Johnson sets the screen for White. Pulls from the top of the key, and Sarr pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ball, the pass to Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. The 76ers trail by 9. Marshall dishes to Ellis. Ball against White. Shot clock at 6. Ellis, the pass to Johnson. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Gobert, he's checked in for the Pistons. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Here's Bain. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago. Ball kicks to Bain. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 7. Floats it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Ball, the bounce pass. Bain for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside, White. Johnson with a screen on Ball. And it's White missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Sharp. 9 points last game. The kick out to Bain. 5 to shoot. Here's Sarr. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. Marshall finds White. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And a wide open look for Payne. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead, and timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Diaz checked in for Sharp. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 10. Johnson up top. Butler in the corner, jacks up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Song. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Ellis. Detroit leading by 11. Outside, Payne. The kick out to Ball. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Sarr with the screen on White. Payne, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Oh, tricky move by Johnson, using that pump fake to get his defender up in the air.
And he makes the first. Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Mobley, a screen on Avdia.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Pass to Song. Outside, Bain shoots the three, bangs home the trifecta. Bain's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Stolen by Ball. To the middle. Back to Avdia. Pass to Song. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Butler with the steal.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Kennard kicks to Johnson. Mobley outside. Mobley sets the pick for Butler. A three-pointer, no good.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside, Bain. No good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler from outside. Avdia with the rebound.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Now, here's Butler. 17 points for him last game against Boston. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Song. Outside, Avdia. It's good from long range. Avdia's got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Ball, the bounce pass. Payne for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson, the pass to White. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Avdia. At the top of the key, Gobert. Pass to Song. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert, the pass to Song. Off target from outside. Desmond Bain getting it done for Detroit. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Detroit Pistons.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league. 3 players involved in the trade. Fellas, who are you most excited about in their new jersey?
What you like about Zubac, he's a 7-footer who will do anything that's asked of him, pays attention to the little things, and throws his weight around.
Yeah, he'll move a body or two around for you.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Desmond Bane out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Oh, strong finish there from Johnson. Didn't let the contact throw him off.
Outside Ball. Bane inside the three-point line. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 14. Pass to Sarr. In the corner, it's Bane. Outside, Avdia. Here's Sarr. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. No good on the shot. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pistons shooting 43% from the field. Right here. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Butler. Avdia can't hit. The 76ers trail by 14. Butler feeling out a bit. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Ball. Sarr, the pass to Avdia. Nailed from three-point land. Avdia's got 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Ball. And it's White with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 15. Nice move. And it's Butler missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Ellis against Sarr. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson, the pass to White. Ellis, bounce pass. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Avdia. That doesn't go either for Butler. Detroit leading by 15. Outside, Avdia. Now here's Gobert. Ball surveying the defense. Knocks down the 3-ball. Avdia's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Great positioning on the putback.
And Johnson is one of those guys that is just all over the glass, takes pride in just outworking the opponent.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And so he's able to get one of two. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Alex Sarr, number 1.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
Outside ball. Back to Sarr. Pistons passing it around. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Johnson kicks to Butler. Pass to White. 4 on the shot clock. And here is Mobley. Fade away. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Mobley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Bane. He has 29. Ball from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Butler dishes to Johnson. He gets it in there. 17 points for Jalen Johnson.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Bane. Three-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ellis outside. Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Timeout. You love how competitive Butler is. He insists on taking his shot despite the foul.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
here to see the numbers for Evan Mobley. Averaging around 26 points per, 14 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
And so Butler nails both of them. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Song. Now Bain shoots over White. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Johnson with it. Now defended by Song. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to Johnson. Ellis surveying the D. Butler in the corner. Here's Mobley. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Mobley's got 24.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Dane. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Sharp's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Caruso's checked in. Abdi on the wing. Pass to Song. From deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run. Caruso, the pass to Johnson. Butler against Sharp. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Mobley.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Sharp against Caruso. Caruso grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mobley kicks to Butler. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Avdia on the wing. Back to Sarr. Ball, the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. But 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good by Butler.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jared McCain's checked in for the Pistons. Then for the 76ers, Aiden Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. Marshall comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Kennard in for White. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Pass to Avdia. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot. Sarr finds McCain. And just miss after miss right now. The 76ers trail by 4. So Jared McCain, Richard, showed some serious promise in his rookie season until he was injured.
Yeah, it was cut short due to injury, but in those 23 games played, he averaged 15 points a game on a good shooting percentage. He's got a bright future.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Sharp. Pass to Song. 9 feet out. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Mobley.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
They set the pick. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Song. The shot's good from Kennard.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Pistons making a change here. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. 4th, the 76ers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Here's McCain. He's got 5. Landale pass to Sharp. That one good for 2. Sharp's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Kennard. 8 points for him. Inside, Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The length of Mobley, that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
Baines checked in for Detroit, and he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Queen. He's covered by Watson. Bain, no good.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Kennard kicks to Caruso. Watson, the pass to Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Bain. Averaging about 32 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. the second free throw, good. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Now Sharp. Pass to McCain. And the three off target. The 76ers leading by 3 to the inside. It's picked off. Now Landale. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. Mobley, a screen on McCain. Back to Mobley. Pass to Kennard. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got 11.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Jackson looking around. Here's Sharp. Here's McCain. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers ahead. They lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Aiden Watson is out there with Butler. Then it's Keon Ellis. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Kennard. Ellis outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Sohan. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Kennard up top, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Jackson Davis. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Offline with his 3. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Watson. Sohan, the pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Huff's jacked in. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Sharp finds Jackson. Back to Sharp. 5 on the clock. Sohan, the pass to Bain. Here's Sharp. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Ellis outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Jackson passes to Bain. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Sharp. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Kennard for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Ellis. There's a screen for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Pistons trail by 3. It's tipped.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Watson. Now here's Kennard. Can they get it? A three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Butler passes to Kennard. Ellis with the screen for Kennard. With the floater. The 76ers another three.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Sharp, the pass to Bain. There's Jackson with the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Ellis outside. Count that one. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Jackson passes to Sharp. Here's Huff. Pass to Sharp. Off target from three-point range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Butler against Bain. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Kennard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia. Jackson passes to Sohan. And here is Bain. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the paint. In the corner, Kennard with it. Another three for Philadelphia.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jalen Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson, and it's wide in for Luke Kennard. Bain finds Avdia. Pistons passing it around. Clock at 4. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Johnson's the drive by Ellis. Three-pointer. Butler drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 17.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Bain. And Derek White picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the 76ers. Evan Mobley's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Keon Ellis. Outside, Ball. Can they get it? Here's Gobert, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
On the free throw, no good.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Up again. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Song. Now, here's Avdia. to the middle. Ball kicks to Bain. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Caruso's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler passes to White. Outside Butler. Avdia with a defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 17. Outside Avdia. Back to ball. Bain looking around. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Mobley. Outside Butler. Shoots over ball. Butler, no good. Pistons trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Not many 7-footers move in space like Sark, although one does come to mind.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Avdia. No good on the triple. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-7 run. Caruso, the pass to Butler. Johnson sets the screen for Butler. To the paint. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
Now, here's Bain. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Butler kicks to Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 17-point game. Ball fires. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson with a screen on Song. Outside Caruso. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now Bain takes the 3. Butler with the rebound.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Avdia against Butler. Outside White. Mobley sets the pick for White. Here's Caruso. Misses the 3. Pistons trailed by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did. And I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's White missing. And so it's Detroit with it. 19-point game. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well and we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Evan Mobley.